What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C4 here, bringing you another episode of Legendary Rosters. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty, and it's getting closer to Christmas, so preemptive happy, merry holidays, Christmas to everybody out there. Today we're on the New Orleans Saints, so we are down to the Saints, and then we have the Cardinals, and then on Saturday you're going to be getting the Green Bay Packers, and then the rosters will be out Christmas Day. We're so close to Christmas. Oh, God. I'm recording this on December the 6th. Hopefully there's a little bit of snow out there for you guys. So yeah, we're doing the Saints. If this is your first time stopping by, we are going to sim to the halfway point of the season. If it looks like we're going to make a playoff run, we'll just sim straight to the playoffs, and that will be where we get our gameplay. If it looks like we are going to be shitting the bed and not making the playoffs, we'll just play a couple divisional matchups and then take a look at the final season stats week 17. So with the Saints, I have no idea how this is going to work. This roster could either do very, very well or also shit the bed at the same time. Let me just do my depth chart here before, because I was editing a couple players. Also, before this, I decided to go back, since there's only roughly three of these left, to look through all the comments and see what players I may have missed. I added about 40 more players to the roster, so I don't know how many I'm at right now. I mean, when I downloaded this roster maybe had 300 legends, maybe? Definitely less than that. Probably like 200, less than 10 a team. We got to be at least 400 some legends right now. So, yeah. Let's get it. So a quarterback here for the Saints. We have Drew Brees at 97 overall. Best player in the Saints history. Still going strong. I have no idea when Drew Brees is going to call it quits. I do hope, though, for the sake of my hatred of Peyton Manning, that he does play long enough to at least knock a couple stats and legends and records away from Peyton Manning. And it looks like he will. We also have Archie Manning, speaking of Peyton, as the backup quarterback. At running back, we had Deuce Mcallister with an 86. We got George Rogers, 84, Mark Ingram, 82, Reggie Bush, 81. There's never been a great running back in the history of the Saints, so we were on with Deuce Mcallister. He was a good running back. I mean, I think he finished around like 8,000 rushing yards. But I remember one game against the Philadelphia Eagles in the playoffs, he absolutely just destroyed them. So maybe that's why I was hesitant to give him anything higher than an 86. I don't know. Fullback, I don't know, whatever. Wide receiver, we got Joe Horn, 87, Marcus Colston, 87, and Brandon Cooks, 85. We probably could edit Michael Thomas up a little bit because he's playing potentially like the best rookie wide receiver in the NFL right now. But let's be honest, he's not going to play this year for us. It's going to be Joe Horn, Marcus Colston, and Brandon Cooks. So, I mean, not the strongest wide receiver core, but not awful either. Tight end, we brought back Jimmy Graham, 94 overall. Maybe the best pure receiving tight end of this generation, assuming that you consider, guys like Jason Witten and Tony Gonzalez, the last generation, if you will. Jimmy Graham's been great. Ever since he went to Seattle, it's been a little bit different. I imagine what his stats would have been. They probably would have stayed the same. He would have stayed in New Orleans, and I'm not sure really why he left. I don't know if it was a money dispute or they weren't winning or what it was, but he kind of gave Drew Brees a middle finger, packed his bags, and left. But while he was there, he was great, so we have him here at 94. Left tackle, Willie Rofe, we got 99. We also have Terran Armstead, 92 overall tackle, so we should be able to find a spot for him on the offensive line. But Willie Rofe, one of the, debatably one of the best Saints of all time. Left guard, we got Tom Liletto, 82. I don't know. Center, Patrick Lewis, 75. We got right guard, Jari Evans is back, 90. And right tackle, Zach Strief, 81. So we'll find a spot to put Terran Armstead probably at right tackle, ideally, to make this offensive line a little bit more balanced. Left defensive end, we got Cam Jordan, 91, doing his thing right now. Still one of the best edge rushers in the NFL, even though the Saints' defense has been historically bad. Right defensive end, we got Wayne Martin. I'm not super familiar with him, but when I was researching it, I saw that he was one of the best Saints of all time. Maybe if you're a Saints fan, you'll know about him. You're like, oh, dang, Wayne Martin, damn, he's a beast. Defensive tackle, we got Leroy Glover. Debatably could have been on the Cowboys. I know we got a legendary Mutt Carden who's on the Cowboys, but he played more of his career with the Saints. So we gave him the defensive tackle spot. Look at that. Jeez, he's a monster. Left side linebacker, we got Ricky Jackson, 95 overall. Maybe the best defensive player in the history of the Saints. So we gave him a fairly good rating. And then debatably, the only other guy that I think you really hold a torch to for the second best defensive player, or just the best defensive player on the Saints, is Sam Mills. Spent a little bit of time with the Carolina Panthers, but most notably, he spent his time with the Saints. So we gave him a 93. Right outside linebacker, we got Pat Swilling, 90. This linebacking core is very good. Corner, we got Dave Waymer, 87. I just recently created this guy. Not super familiar, but he had the most interceptions in Saints history. We also got Delvin Breaux here as well. The corners are looking not too great. We got Darren Sharper, the rapist, 92 overall free safety, but I mean, if you're looking at great playmakers that the Saints have had in their secondary, Sharper, I think he came there really late on in his career, but for the most part, I think he had his best interception totals while he's with the Saints. We have him there. At strong safety, we got Roman Harper, 87, who was had a bunch of big plays during the Super Bowl run. Kicker Morton Anderson, 94. That's like one of the greatest kickers of all time, I'm pretty sure. That's the Morton Anderson I'm thinking of. He played to his like goddamn 65. And we got Thomas Morstead, punter, 80. So there you have it, guys. That is the Saints roster. As always, if you're a Saints fan, stop by for the first time, or somehow you stumbled upon this video, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. We already hit our goal of 20,000 subscribers by Christmas. Why not make it, 22,000 by Christmas, or keep bumping up? It's not an official goal, but I guess the next one's 25,000. I have no idea when I want to set that for. Maybe like by the Super Bowl, I want 25,000 subscribers. That'd be dope. But anyways, let's send to the halfway point and see where we're at. I have a gut feeling things are going to be kind of tough for the Saints. But that's all right, because you've got a video, a day of this. And if one of them happens to be short, it makes my life a little bit easier so I can record today a couple of these, or maybe an Eagles fifth down that I need to get to. That would help. That would fucking help a little bit. So yeah, the Saints. You'd figure a lot of the Saints have been like a historically not great franchise. So you'd figure a lot of the guys that have been there within the last decade or so would make an all-time Saints roster. Like obviously Drew Brees would be there, Marcus Colston, Jimmy Graham. Thinking off the top of my head, Jari Evans. Then you said you got the Roman Harper, Darren Sharper, Marcus Colston. I think I already mentioned Marcus Colston, Deuce Mcallister. So most of the guys were somewhat recent. But I don't know what's up to Saints, man. I don't understand why they just won't. You have everything seemingly in place in offense, especially like when you kind of hit on Michael Thomas, get him in the second round. It looks like he's the best wide receiver in the draft class. Why aren't you just fucking cut Jarius Byrd, because he's just eating your cap, and get some fucking good defenders? It's not that hard. All right, so we're sitting at 3-4, which is we're not out of it. What do we have left for the schedule here? We still have to play. We got the Panthers, Bucks, Falcons. So we'll simulate the Week 16, and then we can play the last two matchups of the season. Hopefully that is potentially have some playoff implications on the line, but I'm not too sure if we're going to be able to turn it around here. It's going to be on Drew Brees. Drew Brees got to be the guy that wills this goddamn team to victory if we're going to want to do it. 4-4, so I think that was a win. I think we were 3. Yeah, we were 3-4. That's a win. Now we got Denver Broncos. That's a tough roster. 4-5. But if we can get one here and go 5-5, split it and be tied with the Panthers, I think they were top of the division, or at least really close. I think the Bucks were the shitty team looking out. 4-6. Gross. Oh, it's not looking good. And then the next one I got to do is the Cardinals. That's why I saved the Packers for the last, because the Packers have one of the best rosters. So at least hopefully we can go out on a high note, because the Cardinals had like one of the worst rosters, I think, when I was looking at it. And the Saints weren't much better. So we have kind of two stinkers, if you will. I'm sorry if you're a fan of these teams. Your teams are better now than they are historically, so you have that going for you. But in terms of legendary rosters, there's a reason why these guys are at the bottom of the barrel. I was like, we're having the Packers be the finale. And then we'll see what happens. All right, we're 7-7. Playoffs, probably maybe still open there. Let's see here. Yeah, we have a chance. We went out. We have as much of a chance to make the playoffs as anyone else. So let's jump right in. Actually, because I guarantee I didn't fucking put Terran Armstead at a tackle. Oh, yeah, he is playing right tackle. All right, cool. Guess I can't blame it on that. Let's play the Moments here against the Tampa Bay Bucks, 3-11. The lonely Bucks. Let's get a victory. Let's see what this team's saying. So, yeah, I do like Drew Brees. It's really easy to hate, the big quarterbacks, like the Tom Bradys, the Peyton Mannings, the Aaron Rodgers, guys like that. Well, I've never really minded Aaron Rodgers, to be honest with you, but I like Drew Brees. He kind of, unlike where Tom Brady's always been, the Tom Brady show, and Peyton Manning's always been the Peyton Manning show, and Peyton Manning kind of had a redemption story after his neck injury when he went to Denver, but it's a little bit different, I think, because he had so much success and some big failures at the Colts. oppose someone like Drew Brees, who was with the San Diego Chargers. They drafted Phillip Rivers. He fucked up his neck. People thought he'd never be the same type of player again. Essentially cost Nick Saban his job at what was he, Dolphins, Miami, and then he ended up going to the Saints and straight up becoming one of the greatest quarterbacks in the history of the game. As we already look at that, pumping up Drew Brees, he gets me a touchdown. We're up 7-0 without even me controlling the team yet. So we're picking up here early in the game, late first quarter, however. I think we're going to be using lots of Jimmy Graham. We got big wide receivers. Joe Horn was, I don't know, fuck. They brought the safety blitz, corner blitz with Rondé. Wish we had a quicker release. Typical Saints. Are we going for it on 4th down? I like it. I like the call. Sean Payton, super aggressive, always wearing a visor. Wonder if Greg Williams is our defensive coordinator, putting up some bounties on motherfuckers. Oh my God, we got crushed. He was wide open. Our offensive line just let us down. Joe Horn's wide open. We could have got a little bit more time. All right, look, hey, they're finally giving us a moment to play. Let's go quick slants again. Not a lot of gameplay thus far. I'm blaming that one on the Super Sim. All right, drop back. We got Marcus Colston. Beats his man. Stiff arms the shit out of John Lynch. Don't think that would happen. I think you stick your arm like that against John Lynch, it's got to get broken. But it's Madden, so within the confines of Madden, maybe that's what happens. Let's see what they say. It's the only kind of good thing. We don't really have much of a running attack. So the fact that we're going to kind of be an air raid offense here plays to the fact that when you play the moments, it gives you the ball on 3rd down a lot. Not a lot of passing opportunities. Oh, the time was just off. They need to get together, work on the offseason on that timing of that route. We fucking had that. We'll try them again with the corner strike. Switch it up, though. We weren't on the same play. We got Cooks. We'll send Cooks across the middle. There we go. Marcus Colston, big-time receptions. Just fitting in there between John Lynch and Rondé Barber. I don't know how much we want to test that side, but that worked. Wouldn't mind seeing Michael Thomas' gigantic, lanky ass out here. Oh, what a touchdown! Marcus Colston! Let's go! Let's fucking go. We gotta watch a replay on that shit. That was Madden cheese, but also great awareness. Look at this shit. Dinks it in, it gets... Oh, you're not even gonna show it? Super linebacker, and then diving. Diving catch for the touchdown off the deflection by Marcus Colston. These guys want to win this one big time. What a fucking play. It's one of the best plays we've had. So we'll go Joe Horn here. So yeah, Joe Horn spent some time with Atlanta, but I'm pretty sure we'll classify him as a New Orleans Saint. I'm not sure if he came to New Orleans from Atlanta or after his Saints time was done, he went to Atlanta Atlanta for the end of his career. Not sure, but he's definitely a Saint through and through. Drew Brees. Oh, Colston could make that dive. Little bit too far in front, but we got Morton Anderson. We got, I think, the best kicker in this motherfucking game. It's either him or Vinatieri, I think. Boom. Morton Anderson make the Hall of Fame. I think he did. You don't play 90 years in the NFL, even though you're a kicker. You still don't play 90 years and not make the Hall of Fame. Looks like our team is falling apart. Thanks for giving me the ball once we blew our goddamn 10-point lead. 14-point lead. Oh, make that catch. Someone needs to make a contested catch out here. What is up with Sean Payton's lips? So Sean Payton's in the game now, though? I remember for the last couple Maddens, it's like the Bill Belichick treatment, where he's just not in the game. That looked like Sean Payton, though, unless they straight up just... Oh, Brandon Cooks. Oh, he's cooking in the kitchen. Let's go. All right, we'll go see if we can get another playoff here before the 2-minute warning. And then we'll be conscientious of the time because we don't want Tampa to get the ball back. Brandon Cooks again. So I heard rumors Brandon Cooks may be traded. He wants trade. Come to Philly, bro. I don't know how much truth to that is. That could very well just be like Twitter bullshit. But I saw that Brandon Cooks. I don't know if it's front office or I don't know if it's Brandon Cooks that wants out. But fuck, I'd be all over that if I was the Eagles. Oh, you mean like the fastest receiver debatably in the NFL right now, and he's like 24. I mean, I want them to draft Brandon Cooks, and then the Saints, the hell, we go no huddle. And then the Saints jumped ahead of us and drafted him. I don't know, I can't remember what year that was. 2014, maybe? Remember, I was like, we need this guy out of, where is he? Oregon State? Why do we keep running no huddle? I'm not fucking touching anything, and they're no huddling it. It's a glitch. You know why? Because I guarantee I wasn't paying attention. I ticked on no huddle instead of chew clock. What a fucking idiot I am. Okay, well we gained 4 yards there, and single-handedly I might have sabotaged this. God, we better be able to get this. What the fuck was I thinking? Okay, we'll send Jimmy Graham across the middle. He's the matchup we want. Oh! He's on the line! How are you not even going to mark that? Oh yeah, just going to assume that he didn't fucking get it. Great. Alright, lost that one. Playoffs hopes are probably shocked because I was running no huddle instead of chew the clock. Because I was trying to talk about Brandon Cooks and not focus on the goddamn video. Fuck. I don't know if I'm going to work on the newest rebuild today, which was, as voted by you guys on Twitter, the Rams rebuild, which is going to be interesting. AK just pretty much build up an offensive and wide receiver core. I don't know if we record that today or do it tomorrow. Alright, so this game means nothing, but we'll still play it to get a gameplay in, and then we'll check the stats, and that'll be a somewhat quick video here for the New Orleans Saints Legends. But as always, like I said, if, things didn't go our way, but if you're a Saints fan, you're going to be able to download these rosters eventually in a couple days. So maybe subscribe to Beast Mode TV for showing some appreciation for the hard work. I would definitely like that. I'd be in favor of you guys subscribing if you haven't yet subscribed. I think that's what YouTube tells me. It tells me I need to get more subscribers, more views, more comments, more likes, all that stuff they're telling me what to do. The YouTube machine. So I'm just parlaying the information they're giving me to you guys. But the more subscribers I have, the better it'll come negotiation time, Get some more money, get a better fucking mic, get a better computer. God, I'd love to get a better computer. Right now, my computer, I probably have like a C+ computer. Whereas, to be like an optimal YouTuber, you need like an A computer. You need like a half gaming computer, half editing monster, and I just right now have halfway between both that. So it'd be nice to get a new computer. Maybe get the Scorpio, the new Xbox. Huh? That could be dope. Then I could maybe do an Xbox One giveaway, just giving away my old Xbox. But I'm kind of thinking they might do a rebate or something like that when the new Xbox comes out. I don't know if they did a rebate, though, for the Slim. If you wanted to, upgrade to the Slim, you could trade in your old Xbox. I don't know, maybe that's just like a GameStop, whatever the fuck you have, EB Games kind of deal. Cause I don't think if they don't give me a rebate, unless I don't, grow a lot more on YouTube, that I'm going to really look at upgrading my Xbox. I'm fine with this. I don't have a 4K TV. I mean, the extra space and the faster processing power is great. But by the time that the games come out that they require that, I'll probably be able to afford it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Joe Horn. One-handed grab Joe Horn for the touchdown. Let's fucking go. What a grab. We'll see. We'll check the replay of that. These Saints know that, the season's over. They still want to make some plays. You got Joe Horn. Always brought the swag. Come on, see that shit. What a grab. I saw that single man coverage. I was a little bit worried that might have been picked off. With that dropping back. And one-handed grab for the touchdown. Beautiful. All right, red zone alert. Let's go. Who do we want to find? Jimmy Graham should be our target more often than not. Or we just go Joe. I just want to keep feeding Joe Horn, see what else he has in his bag of tricks. Any more one-handed interceptions? Anything like that? And then classic Saints mentality, we just not going to run the ball. In clear running situations, just not run the ball. Because we can just fit it into Joe Horn again for his second touchdown of the day. I think 10th touchdown of the season, if that ticker wasn't lying to me. Take that. 4th down. I think we can get it to go for it. Maybe we can get up like 50, 60 points. That'd take the sting out of not making the playoffs. Oh, Joe Horn with another solid grab. Let me continue with this moments. Hit him with a slot out here. Joe Horn saying, I don't want to throw all my touchdowns to Joe Horn. Oh, he dropped it. That was a tough, pass and catch right there. But come on, Joe Horn. I want to try to get you 4 touchdowns today. That's my goal for Joe Horn. Like, see, I'm just eyeing Joe Horn. Just want to go to Joe Horn. I'm horny for Joe Horn. That joke writes itself. All right, Joe Horn, come on, make a goddamn play here, bud. There we go. Joe Horn for his 3rd touchdown of the day. I think that was Desmond not Desmond Trufant. Yeah, it is Desmond Trufant he's working on. That's a 90 rated corner. Okay, give me a moment here. Red zone alert. Best believe I'm going to Joe Horn. He's not even the guy I'm going to be... Oh, I'm not going to be able to get off in time. Damn it! We got 4 touchdowns. One of the super sim play of the moment's got a touchdown on one of our drives. Maybe that went to Joe Horn. Huh? How dank would that be, as the kids say? Oh, come on. Hit Joe Horn. Was wide open. Pull the fucking trigger, Drew. All right, typical Saints fashion, 4th and 11 in field goal range. Hail Mary. We got Joe Horn running that A route across the middle. Best believe we're going to Joe Horn. Oh, yeah. It's like they knew. Okay, clearly someone should be able to catch this guy. Fuck, man. Kick the big field goal. Might as well get Morton Anderson some love here. And bang. And that's maybe a miss. Luckily, it's a 94 overall kicker that can compensate for the, struggle of my accuracy. They recorded that kick. That's how good it was. Name another guy. Name another motherfucker on YouTube that gets his goddamn Xbox to record his kicks automatically. That's how fucking good I am. I should be on that goddamn Madden series, for fuck's sakes. Call me C4. They gotta have the guy with the swear button, the beep, fucking on ready, because I'm gonna be dropping the heat. I don't think you're allowed swearing at those competitions. That shit won't be happening. That shit would be as bad as that fucking Rob Ninkovich cards in Madden Ultimate Team. They're always worse. The worst cards. All right, let's take a look at our final season stats here as we wrap up for the Saints. Kind of definitely a not great season. But we got 3 touchdowns in the last game with Joe Horn. All right, so Drew Brees finished the season with 4,700 passing yards, 42 touchdowns, and 14 picks. So that's about where I would expect Drew Brees, almost 300 passing yards a game. Pretty much on par for how his career has gone thus far. Running the ball, we just got over 1,000 yards and 12 touchdowns for Deuce Mcallister, which is, I don't know, for a team that we definitely didn't, That doesn't look like Deuce Mcallister anyway, the picture. A lot of the pictures are kind of fucked. I could have edited it and make him actually look like a black man. We're catching the ball. Marcus Colston led the team, 93 receptions, 700 yards, 7 touchdowns. Joe Horde, 1,400 yards, 11 touchdowns. Brandon Cooks, 1,000 yards, 4 touchdowns. Jimmy Graham, 800 yards, 8 touchdowns. Joe Horde might make my all-time team. Eventually, if things come to fruition and I don't forget, I want to make a roster out of all the guys that I enjoyed throughout this. Yeah, Joe Horde might make it. I like that. On the defense side of the ball, Sam Mills led the team with 135 tackles, Pat Soling with 121, and Dave Waymer with 100. On the sacks front, we got 12.5 from Wayne Martin, 10.5 from Cameron Jordan, 6.5 from rookie Sheldon Rankins. And Sam Mills led the team with 3 picks, Delvin Breaux with 2, and Waymer with 2 picks. Let's see from kicking, the legendary horrible kicking. Come on, 78%. Let's go better than that. But that does it today, guys, for the Saints Legendary roster. As always, if it's your first time stopping by, you're a Saints fan, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button. And until next time, it's your boy C4 saying peace